What's going on, everybody? It's the Keymaster84 coming at you guys. We have a special episode today. It's actually my 5th time recording this video, so hopefully everything works out just fine. As you all know, I'm a big fan of Halo and a big fan of esports. So today we're talking about the Halo Championship Series Finals. Top 16 teams in the world will be competing for the grand prize of $2.5 million starting later today. Big money, big times. Excited to see what goes down. Let's get into some nitty-gritty details first, and then we'll kick off with my predictions after that. So guys, like I said before, the 16 teams will be competing for $2.5 million starting later today at about 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Friday and tomorrow Saturday. And then on Sunday, it'll be the finals at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, if you guys want to know where, you guys can go check it out, where you want to watch it, all the good stuff. Of course, the ever-popular twitch.tv/Halo will be the main stage. And then twitch.tv/ESL_Halo. This will be the second stage. You can watch those through the twitch.tv on your computer, the Twitch app, or on your Xbox One. And then on Sunday, the Xbox Live Events interactive app will also have the finals on there as well. And it has been rumored that you'll be able to get some special things if you do that. So make sure, if you want whatever these special items are, go check it out there. So here's the deal. So Friday, or later today, be from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 11 hours of playing time. I'm pretty excited about that. You'll be able to watch it, like I said before, on twitch.tv/Halo and twitch.tv ESL Halo. Saturday, 9 to 9:30. 12 and a half hours of Halo. Hopefully you guys can catch a little bit of it. That'll be happening all day, same bat time, same bat channel. And then Sunday, March 20th, will be the World Championship Finals at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time via the Xbox Live Interactive app on the Xbox One and the twitch.tv/Halo. So there you guys go. You guys know the schedules. You guys can find them. You guys know where to go to watch them. But yeah, so you guys are going to be catching a lot of good stuff. And then if you guys want to know who will be announcing, you have Golden Boy, Walchi, Strongside, Onset, Bravo, Wrath. All big guys, big time names in Halo. All great commentators. They've been doing it so far all this year, and they've never dropped the ball once, in my opinion. Great guys to watch. Good people to be talking about the game, and they know the players extremely well. Another thing you can also do, guys, is so after the finals are over, you can actually vote for who you think the MVP for the World Championships should be. They are going to be getting this sweet trophy brought to you by the guys Mega Bloks. It's actually a Halo 2 style BR. It's a Halo 2 style BR that is made out of Mega Bloks. Pretty freaking awesome. I know I would be pretty amped to watch that, to get that myself. Let's try to find my guy again, guys. For some reason, my guy got deselected here, so let's try to find him. Oh no! Yeah, so pretty awesome trophy. I mean, like I saw the trophy and I was like, wow, that's a mighty fine trophy there, you guys. And I mean, I think there are going to be a lot of people who literally want just the trophy, so we'll see what happens there. But to get into the pool play, you guys, this is where it starts getting fun. Oh, we saw my name. We're getting closer. Let's see here. Bear with me, guys, one more second while I find my player. I don't know why I got deselected, but I did. Anyways, there we are. So, Group A. So it's group play, and then they're going to be breaking that down, obviously. So we'll go from there. So Group A, you have Chosen Squad, which is the Latin team. Team Excel, which is the number 2 European team. Allegiance, which even though they did really well during the qualifying events beforehand, did not fare so well in the regional qualifiers. So they did receive a 4th place seed based off their position in the regional qualifying tournament. And then you have Team Liquid, which is actually the number 8 North American team. Now in this group, no offense to Excel or Chosen Squad, I am going to have to go with Allegiance and Liquid, mainly because Chosen Squad will be without their captain, who's been captaining them throughout the hunt for the championship. Unfortunately, some visa issues came up right before they had to leave, and they had to make a change. They did pick up a player. He is a very skilled player, so I don't know how much it will affect them, but I can only imagine if you've been playing with the one guy this whole time, playing with him, picking up on everything he does, switching a player at the last minute, in my opinion, is never a good thing, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. But do look for the Team Excel, though. They are the number 2 European team. They did face off against Infused in the finals for Europe. Make sure you guys keep your eyes out on Excel, though. They could steal away a game or play a spoiler role in the group round, so we'll see. But my picks coming out of Group A are going to be Allegiance and Liquid. So let's move on to Group B, where we have Infused, the Exiles, Evil Geniuses, and Renegades. So I'm just going to skip to the chase on this one, guys. I think Infused and Exiles are in for a world of hurt. Mainly because I think EG is probably, even though they are the quote-unquote number 3 seed from NA, I honestly think that they have the best shot at winning the whole tournament. It's pretty much been the same team playing the entire time together. No one's changed. You have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Snipedown, who is, in my opinion, one of the best in the game, if not the best in the game. He grinds like nobody's business. So I mean, in my opinion, I think Evil Geniuses is definitely going to win that group. But then Renegades, I have to go for Renegades because it has Mr. Stellar, who used to be an Optic, playing, and of course I got to represent for them. So I will be rooting for Renegades to take over the number 2 spot and being Infused in Exiles and sending them home. And then on to Group C, we have Elevate, Fabe, Denial, and Immunity. This is an interesting group. Now, Denial is the number 2 seed from North America. I think they do have a strong chance of coming out of this. They do need to be careful, though. Immunity is a very, very strong team. They are the number 1 seed out of Australia, New Zealand, Oceania, that whole area there. I did manage to catch a few of their games, and they do have a lot of skill. I think people really need to be watching out for them. Fabe, they are also a good team. They're number 4 seed from EU. They're a good team. I just don't think they'll be able to beat or win enough games to take out Denial or Immunity. And unfortunately, I think Elevate will probably finish 4th in this group. I know that's shocking to say, but especially for a North American team, they had to make a lot of roster adjustments. They made a lot of roster adjustments because of their switch from Noble Esports to Elevate, and it's just an interesting situation. I'm not exactly sure what to really think about it. I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on this one, but unfortunately I think Elevate will probably lose out in this group. So this group I'm saying is going to be Immunity and Denial. Group D, in my opinion, one of the hardest groups to predict. You have CLG, Skyfire, Epsilon, and Cloud9, which is actually former Triggers Pound. In this group, I want to say it's going to be CLG because they did perform extremely well. They are the number 1 seed coming into it from North America, so obviously they're good. But at the same time, there's not a bad team in this group. Skyfire, while I've never actually competing in a tournament environment, except for the qualifier from Asia, they are still a very skilled team. Their coach is really, really good too. So it's really hard to say what's going to happen there. But and then also with Epsilon in that group, which is the number 3 seed, which is kind of a shocker in my opinion. I feel like Epsilon should have been the number 1 seed, but because of winning and losing, they are the number 3 seed. But they are also not a bad team. That's going to be an interesting group to watch, you guys. Could really affect a lot of things coming out of, depending on who comes out of that group. So we shall see. So once you break that down, guys, that means my picks are, I want to say Allegiance, Allegiance, Liquid, Evil Geniuses, Renegades, Denial, and Immunity. And I'm going to have to go with Cloud9 and Skyfire. I really think Skyfire can pull out some upset victories and really change the face of the tournament. After that, though, I don't think, no offense to Skyfire, I don't think they'll make it much out of the elimination rounds. We'll see what happens, though. It's always hard to say in tournament play, especially when you have a team who's never really been in a ton of tournaments. It's always difficult to say exactly what's going to happen. But we shall see come this weekend. So, guys, this is my thing. So now I'm going to say it's going to come down to Evil Geniuses versus Denial. I say this because I feel like Evil Geniuses is peaking at the right time. They may not have lost, but I've been watching a lot of the players on Twitch, and they have all been doing extremely well. They've all been doing extremely well, so we'll see what happens. But I honestly think that they will be doing really well in that series. So that is my personal opinion on that. And then I think Evil Geniuses, with the lineup they have, the people that they have on their team, have all been in this situation many times before. Every single one of the players on that team has been basically playing for this event for most of their gaming career. Multiple people on that team do already have awards. So I think that Evil Geniuses, in my opinion, this is my prediction, Evil Geniuses will be victorious and they will be the winners of the tournament. That might not be a very popular opinion, but that is my opinion. I am going to go with the favorite of Evil Geniuses. Of course, things could always change over the course of the tournament. I will try on my personal channel to talk about this every single day. And towards the end of the night, after I've gotten a chance to watch all the different games, to kind of give you guys my feeling about what's happening in the tournament, and if there's any big news or shocking events that happen throughout the tournament. Other than that, you guys, I think that's going to be it. I just want to go over this one more time, though, just so that way you guys are kept in the loop about what's happening. So everything is starting later today at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8 p.m. today, and then 9 a.m. to 9:30 on Saturday, and the finals will be at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. Prime time, baby. So make sure you guys are keeping your eyes out for that. Try to watch as many games as you can. I will give you guys a tentative schedule. Everything's going to be kicking off, so it looks like 9:25 is actually when the very first match will start, and that'll be Cloud9 versus Epsilon, and that will be a pretty good match. I think that'll kind of show you what's going to happen in that group. Another match I'm excited for is, of course, Skyfire. They actually play Cloud9 and CLG tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there. CLG will actually also play Epsilon tomorrow on the main stage, which is always a good thing to see. But yeah, we'll see what happens in that group. Kicking off on Saturday is going to be Epsilon versus Skyfire, and Liquid versus Chosen Squad, and then on from there. So those are kind of your premier matches. Those are the matches that will be starting out the day. These are all great teams to be watching. I think that group is going to be an interesting group to watch. I really do think that group will be kind of what you see changes the landscape of the tournament. So with that being said, you guys, I think now, oh my gosh, we lost my guy again. My guy is just not wanting to stay on the screen here for us. with that being said, you guys, one more thing I want to break down for you guys, just so you guys understand how much money this will actually be earning everybody. First place gets 40% of the winnings, which comes out right now to a cool $1 million even. That means the winners of the tournament will be getting $250,000 each, roughly. Of course, contracts, you got factor all that stuff in. But yeah, they'll be getting a cool $1 million for 4 players. So now you're talking that's $250,000 each. I would take that payday in a heartbeat if you ask me. Second place will get $500,000. Third to fourth will get $250,000. 5 to 8th will get $75,000, and everybody else who places in the top 16. So basically, just showing up, you're going to be walking out the door with $25,000 for your. Granted, that's for a group of 4. Unfortunately, that's not. When you compare it to the first place prize, isn't as much. But that's what happens. But even if you get knocked out the very first thing, you'll still get some money, which is good to see. I always like it when that's that's a non-issue about, I went to this tournament and didn't get paid. But with that being said, you guys, remember, watch out for Evil Geniuses, watch out for Skyfire. I think Evil Geniuses will obviously be the favorited team, but Skyfire, I think, will be kind of the underdog team. Just because not very many people know about them, and they're just kind of that dark horse team coming into the tournament. So we'll see what happens in the long run. But yeah, remember, guys, tomorrow, 9 o'clock, be there, be square. Watch yourself some awesome Halo. Watch yourself some good times. And with that being said, y'all, this has been the Keymaster 84 with the Halo Championship Preview Special. Remember, y'all, we play games to make gains, and haters gonna hate. See you guys later. Peace.